Welcome to Sandwich Sunday. I'm your host, Chef Brian Sao, not your typical chef, and this is the show where we make awesome sandwiches inspired by the most unlikely of people. Today, we're gonna sandwich Matt Heafy of the band Trivium. Singer, guitar player, Twitch streamer, jiu-jitsu practitioner, and the man has got impeccable back posture. I sent Matt 8 questions to answer, and based on those answers, I'm gonna create a sandwich combination that's ultimately gonna be named after him. It may be good, it may be bad, but if you know anything about Matt Heafy, the man knows how to eat. What are your ideal cheat meal foods? Every meal for me, I try to make it a cheat meal. Life is too short to be strict. Do you have any food quirks? Things you eat or do with food that most people don't? Frank's hot sauce on pretty much everything. I do love extremely hot boutique sauces too, but Frank's just goes perfect on pretty much everything. No, this is not a sponsored video, but Frank's Red Hot, come on. You can hook up Matt and I with a few bottles of sauce, huh? What's your go-to sandwich? Do you even have one? My classic tour day off hotel sandwich was always the club sandwich, but I'd love to change that up. Ashley's favorite sushi is a spicy tuna sandwich. It's sushi rice, cut into a triangle, nori as the bread, spicy tuna inside. I bank on that being my sandwich, or something like a pork katsu with okonomi sauce on it. When I first read Matt's questionnaire, honestly, I was a little intimidated because this guy enjoys a wide variety of foods. It was almost option paralysis. But when I finally zeroed in on an idea, it came together really quickly, and we're gonna start with spicy tuna. I'm gonna start by finely mincing up scallion. For this sandwich, I'm gonna be using Korean canned tuna. It does not have to be Korean canned tuna. You can use whatever canned tuna, but if you didn't know, Korean tuna is the best. I mean, come on, this thing is called Dongwon. Tuna together with the scallion. I'm gonna be using Kewpie mayonnaise, a Japanese mayonnaise varietal that I think is actually superior to any other mayonnaise that's out there. It is way thicker, more tart. It's just got incredible flavor, and we gonna make this spicy with some Frank's Red Hot. That's right, I put that shit on everything. My secret ingredient for spicy tuna, whether it's canned or fresh, is masago. This will take the flavor and texture to the next level, especially the texture, because it has a nice little pop as you bite into it. Let's mix this up. Let's give this a little taste. Oh yeah, perfect. While the tuna is cooking in the fridge, I'm gonna start to roast off some thinly sliced pork belly. At this point, some of you may be wondering, what the heck am I making? Well, all will be revealed in time. While we have the pork belly roasting in the oven, I'm going to thinly slice some cabbage. I'm using a Japanese mandolin. These things are razor sharp, but it will give me a very precise, super thin cut. And what's awesome is these things are super cheap and can be found anywhere. Amazon affiliate links in the description below. I'm not done shredding the cabbage, but the pork belly is ready. Oh, pork belly, so good. A pork belly. Matt mentioned that he likes katsu, which is basically a fried meat cutlet. To mimic the texture of the katsu, I'm going to use my Dutch crunch bread, and we're gonna get this crispy in the oven. Bread is toasted and crispy. Hollow this out, lay down a layer of our spicy tuna, a few strips of our still warm pork belly. Oh yeah. I'm gonna sprinkle on a little bit of furikake, which is a mixture of dried nori or seaweed and dried tuna. This does a ton to accentuate the umami that is found in any type of seafood, or anything for that matter. Now I'm gonna put down some pickled ginger, touch more Kewpie mayonnaise. This here is called okonomi sauce, which is essentially a thickened Worcestershire. Put a nice heaping mound of cabbage, this super thinly sliced cabbage, scallion to garnish, Oh my goodness. Before I even close up this sandwich, my mouth is watering. Let's close this up. Cut it in half. And the moment of truth. One part tuna melt, one part okonomiyaki, one part Matt Heafy. It's definitely an odd combination, but I am excited as hell to try this. Definitely not a combination you will commonly find in the sandwich, but it works very well. On the next version, I'm definitely gonna double up on the pork belly, and I'm gonna sauce the top side of the bread and then put the cabbage on top of that, so that when I flip the sandwich closed, all that sauce drizzles down into the cabbage and almost turns it into an instant slaw or something. The pickled ginger is doing amazing things to clean this sandwich up. You may be thinking right now, tuna and pork belly is a little bit of a weird combination, but it's actually something very commonly found in okonomiyaki. This is easily the most complex and diverse flavors I've ever put into a sandwich, and it is freaking delicious. But ladies and gentlemen, I am very proud to call this the Matt Heafy. If you can help me out and do me a big favor, 96% of you watching are not subscribed. I would love it if you were to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Let me know, did this freak you out a little bit? Or do you think it's gonna be the most delicious thing you've ever had in between two slices of bread? Go to my website, chefbriansao.com, where you can see the rest of the questionnaire with Matt Heafy. And while you're there, check out the merch section. Every purchase of a t-shirt, of a snapback, of a face mask directly supports this channel. I am Chef Brian Sao, not your typical chef, and I'm gonna kill the rest of this sandwich.